Hello everybody, this is Ruben Flores Jigs. Today I'm making the striker jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. So right now I'm wrapping my thread around the hook. I like stopping right around where the point starts, right there. Then I'm going to bring it back around towards the head. And I'm going to be using a tip right there from a neck hackle. Now this got on here a little bit crooked, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and straighten it out. I always pull on the tail, make sure none of the fibers got ripped up there while I was straightening out the feather tip there. Next I'm going to take V-cuts. V-cuts are taken from a piece of neck hackle like this. I'll cut right down the middle to get my tip, just like that, and then I cut a series of pieces like that. And what I'll do is I'm going to stack these on top of each other to help make the tail. Now today I'm only going to be stacking 4 of these up here. So this is a V-cut, and I like putting the curved part on the top, so I'm going to stack 4 of these up here together. 3 and 4. This one I'm going to put on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to get the points all lined up. Then I'm going to measure it off here. I like to get a point when the feather gets wet. I like making it to where there's a point on the tail. So I'm going to position these in such a way that I'm going to grab with the other hand when I get my measurement, and then I'm going to cut this piece off like that. Next I'm going to add it on here like this, and then I'm going to stop short from getting to where that point is. Then I'm going to take 2 fibers of my flashing, 2 strands of it. I'm going to fold them over, find the middle, cut it. Then I'm going to find the middle again. I'm going to go ahead and lay it up on the top and then pull it over. And that turns 4 pieces into 8 pieces right there. I also have a mark on my vise. We do sell the Peak rotary vices, and that's at RubenFloresJigs.com. Next, I'm going to be using a number 2 rayon chenille. This is black. This here is one of the oldest colors. Yeah, black head, black body, chartreuse tail. So next I'm going to roll my chenille on here. I'm going to stop a little bit short. Now I stopped short there a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bobbin, I'm going to bring it back around, I'm going to go over a couple times, then I'm going to go ahead and throw another layer of chenille on there. I'm going to bring my bobbin back around towards the back side of it and throw a couple more. I could go back around a couple of times. What that does, that ensures that when I'm going to tie my knot, that the chenille is not going to come loose. Next, I'm going to grab my whip finisher and come over, tie a knot here, and we'll lock it down. That is my striker jig. That's a 1/16 ounce. Make sure to follow, make sure to like, leave a comment. We'll catch up with you guys later. RubenFloresJigs.com.